Patients, we tend to be doing things that are hurting us and hurting our caregivers without even realizing. Because I recently saw this patient where the patient was just in the hospital discharged because of possibly pneumonia, and she's been having a lot of cough and shortness of breath. So I went in to see the patient after the hospital visit because this is a part of the service that we offer. We do the post-hospital follow-ups. All right. And so when I stepped into the house, she was actually smoking. So I waited for a few minutes for her to put away the cigarette, but lo and behold, she wasn't doing so. So I said to her, are you going to be putting away the cigarettes at this time so we can start the evaluation? She says no. She says, you're wearing a mask, so you can go ahead and examine. So I said, no, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be tolerating or accepting you smoking while I am talking with you here. So you have to decide which of these two are priority, whether or not smoking is priority for you or for me to see you do your exam and do your orders. She says she's not putting it out because she just woke up and I'm disturbing her. And not only that, she just started her cigarette. So say, you can put away the cigarette. I'm not disturbing you because this is something that has been confirmed by your son. You understand, for the evaluation this morning. So it's not like I just show up to your home and disturbing your peace. So anyways, she finally put it away, what she was arguing. So I said to her, you can decide to have the exam, or I can see if there is someone else in the area who is willing to take you on as a patient, because I'm not going to be able to tolerate any patient smoking in front of me and then being upset at me or mad at me because of something that I am not encouraging during the evaluation. So anyway, she says, it's okay. After I finished examining her and, checking the medications now, she started smoking again. So I said to her, ma'am, if I'm going to be with you for 30 minutes, I'm going to ask you to not smoke for that 30 minutes. If it's something that you're not able to do, let me know from now so I can assign you to someone else. But for the remainder of this visit, I'm going to ask you not to be smoking for the next 15 minutes because I'm not tolerating it. She was very upset at me, and she was saying that she's going to call the office because she needs someone who is able to tolerate everything that is going on in her house. Yes, she says she wants somebody who is able to tolerate everything that is going on in her house. So you understand, a lot of times, we go out as providers, and as I say, we are not shown or we are not given the level of respect sometimes that we deserve. Sure, if she had gone into a doctor's office, she wouldn't be going in there with her cigarette and be lighting up smoking in that setting. You understand? But because I understand, yes, it's your home, it doesn't mean that it's okay for everyone that comes into your home to be experiencing certain things that is unacceptable in other setting. You understand? We're just there for 30 minutes and that's it. You have the entire remainder of the 24 hours to go about and do your thing. But let me know what you think. Is it something that, that you would have accepted and you wouldn't have allowed it to be a problem? Or is it something that you find unacceptable? I don't want to find it unacceptable. You understand? But I just want to hear your take on this. Is this a case where you would have dropped the patient or what? As I say, I'm not very quick with dropping the patients. I always try to work with them. And a lot of times we build, a rapport that eventually becomes something that they understand me and I understand them, and we get the care going. Let me know what your take on this is. As I say, I just want to share, things that are going on, things that I experience on a daily basis, weekly basis, yearly basis, and hear your take on it to see if there is something that I personally need to adjust, or is it something that is a patient's problem that needs to be sorted out. And until then, go ahead and follow me here on TikTok at ThinkNursing 1 and subscribe to my YouTube page at ThinkNursing, where I share content related to nursing, travel, and lifestyle. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.